What's up guys, MeanSpeed here. Today I'm going to be talking about the theory or the rumor, whatever you want to call it, and possibly looking at whether it's continuing or not. So you may remember that one of my past few videos was called The Beginning of the End, and a lot of people actually watched that. Now, my commentaries normally get about 100 views or something. This got almost 500. So is that what people want to see? Videos about the game dying or closing? I'm not sure, but I also gained a few subscribers from that as well, which is pretty interesting. So maybe that is what people want to see. But yeah, basically, Blue did respond to that thread. I said that until Blue did respond, I would consider the game to be closing. Now, I will admit that looking back at it, it was maybe a bit crazy to think that it is, or possibly closing because of that removal of the option. But the thing is, I'm still not fully convinced now, because Blue has responded. EA Fix Now responded, but he didn't say, he wasn't giving an answer that we wanted. He just gave a very generic answer, and I'm going to read it out. It says, if we ever decide on shutting the game, we will give you a couple of months' notice with an official post. So that's it. He didn't say why the premium was removed. He didn't disprove people. He didn't disprove us. He didn't, give us a better answer. He just gave a very generic answer, which other Blues have done in the past. Which actually, his answer was even worse, because before, I've heard that, I think I even said it in my other video, we would get 3 months notice. But now he's saying 2 months notice, which is even worse, obviously, because if the game was to be closed, you'd have, 1 month less of time to enjoy it before it went down. But yeah, he didn't really say why the option was removed. He didn't, I mean, if there's nothing to hide, then just tell us why it was removed. But if there is something to hide, then it obviously makes sense why you wouldn't tell us. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, why wouldn't he give a more detailed answer on one of the more serious threads that's popped up? So many people thinking the game's going to close. I mean, I was genuinely thinking that it was. I mean, looking back on it, maybe, it's not. I mean, don't take my word for it, but I mean, the premium option removal did seem like a decent thing to hint at it. But now that the Blues aren't even responding to that properly and actually clearing things up and disproving us, I mean, what am I supposed to say? It's very weird. I mean, a load of people, you can believe what you want, and you might think I'm, crazy for thinking all this stuff, but I will not change my views until an official EA representative, can give a proper reply to this. Because this is too serious of a subject to just give such a generic response, unless there is something to hide. I mean, don't take what I'm saying as truth. That Fix Now maybe just thought that he didn't need to give a proper response, and maybe that response would be fine with everyone. Clearly it wasn't, but they just need to be more detailed in their feedback to us. I mean, he's the community manager. The fact that he didn't actually disprove us and question our theories was kind of strange. But maybe there is something to hide then, I'm not sure. But yeah, sorry for another negative video. I think this is like 4 videos in a row where I've been really negative. But maybe I'll stop thinking these things when they actually release a new map or a proper huge update. Because right now what they're doing is they're just milking it. They're just re-releasing items, putting items on sale to make people think about spending funds and to spend funds, and maybe get addicted to spending, and just putting on forum contests. I mean, sure, those contests are good for people who are freeloaders and maybe can't buy funds, but for people like me and for many of us probably watching this, who have access to spending and have already got everything they need, those contests are kind of pointless. And really, to me, it's not enough. I mean, how hard is it to make a new map? I mean, they've left us like 3 years without one. Well, almost 3 years. And it's pretty crazy, to be honest with you. So yeah, I mean, I will not think that this theory or rumor is false unless Blue gives a more detailed response, or if we actually get an update which shows that they are actually finally putting the money they're making into this game as opposed to another one. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.